Okay, well, welcome to BCSN. We are at Conway Fields for the Rage in the Valley 12U semifinal game. This game is between Valley Rage 12U and I need to look it up. I'm gonna have to update the scoreboard as well. But it looks like it's Mean Girls, I would assume. Might be Silver Creek, but I can't. That doesn't look like Silver Creek to me. Okay, I'm going with Mean Girls. And it looks like we're ready to go. So I'll do some get things ready here a little bit. And like I said, this is the 12U semifinal game. The game before this was won by let's see here. The Bulls. So the winner of this game will play the Bulls in the championship. And it looks like the Mean Girls are going to be batting first. It's a unique name. I don't think I ever heard of that one. All right, so looks like we're going to start here. I need to finish that scoreboard. Called strike. Yeah, this device I use, sometimes it saves the scoreboards, sometimes it doesn't. That's a foul ball out of play. We were at a game earlier this morning. It was the Valley Rage 10U team. And that was an interesting game. They were playing the Riot. They were winning. The Riot was winning 1-0 almost the entire game. And then the last inning, Rage ended up winning the game on an error. And it's very warm out. Like we're pushing 90s. There's a ball that's popped up. And I think it's out of play. Called strike three. Let's do a replay on that one. So we have one out. There's a ball hit. And it looks like shortstop didn't make the play. So that's base runner for the Mean Girls. You can see me slowly building the scoreboard. Called strike on that first pitch. There's a ball in play to third. She makes a nice play. Doesn't get her. And that'll score a run. And the batter gets to second. So Mean Girls are on the board. Time's called. Looks like the girls want to talk to each other. All right, here we go. The score is 1-0. Oh, there's a hard hit. Caught by third baseman. I don't think I switched quick enough. But that was a nice play. Okay, runner at first. Ball called. Missed high. I think there's one out. There might be two outs. I'm terrible when it comes to following the outs. Maybe I'll get better at one day. Miss low. 3-1's the count. There's a hard hit. That's gonna gap. Scores one. She's gonna go 3. Ooh, drop the ball. This is a big field. It was a nice relay. Just didn't get her in time. So that scores another one. So we're 2-0. There's a foul ball out of play. There's another nice pop, and that's going to be caught for the third out. All right, so after the top of the first. Mean Girls picking up 2, and we'll see what Rage does here in the bottom half. So our main sponsor is M7 Sports. They're located out of Beaver, and they're a sports agency for student athletes in high school and in college. They support these student athletes with their branding, marketing, recruiting if they're interested in college ball. And they help them through the name, image, and likeness rules. If you haven't heard, high school players can now take advantage of what they call nil. And there's more and more opportunities becoming available for student athletes, and an agency like M7, who has a strong understanding of the rules and regulations behind it, can help your student athletes take advantage. So again, they don't really do much for the younger kids, but any incoming freshman that's interested should look them up. It's M7 Sports out of Beaver. My daughter's a client of theirs, and they've been doing a lot of things for her. First pitch is a ball. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 1. Missed high. If you notice, I did update the scoreboard. There's a swing and a miss. I did forget to do something here. Probably gonna do this and they're gonna get a hit it. There, add Rage's logo. I don't have Mean Girls logo. Called strike 3. See a replay on that. The batter didn't seem like she agreed. I think it was a good call. This looks like a slapper. Showed bunt, called strike. Set bunt down to third, and she doesn't handle it. Base hit. Yeah, these slappers, you only have so much time to make a play. A lot of forced errors. So Rage has a base runner on first with 1 out. Miss low. That ball gets away from the catcher. Base runner advances to second. Missed high outside. Ball 4. So we have first and second, one out. There is a cool breeze, at least it feels cool. You just got to stay out of the sun. Pitchers struggling to find the strike zone here. As a coach, I'm telling these girls to take a strike. There's a swing and a miss. Called strike. One ball, 2 strikes to count. There's a ball in play. That's a tough play for the catcher, but she gets to force it third. Not sure why wasn't that an infield fly. I mean, really, in the end, doesn't matter, but that should have been an infield fly. And all that means is it's an automatic out, and the base runners don't have to run anywhere. Umpire just missed it. There are 2 outs. Time is called. Not sure what's going on. It may be the infield fly roll. But, I mean, the call was missed, but there really wasn't anything that impacted it. I mean, it got an out. It's really what would have happened if it was a infield fly call. Miss low. Now, if it would have impacted the play, then I can understand the argument. But it didn't matter one way or the other. If anything, the offensive coach should have complained, especially if it took off a faster runner on the bases. There's a foul ball out of play. There's a ball in play. Gets through. Almost got her at first, but the first baseman couldn't control it. And it's out of play, so yeah, so it was out of play. So everyone had advanced the base. So we have scores 2-1 with runners on second and third. We have a team meeting with the coaches. Right, so Rage needs to capitalize here on that error. Called strike. Strike. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Mean Girls get out of that. So after 1, we have Mean Girls 2, Valley Rage 1. Take a break. I'll be back in a sec. All right, so Richie Bats is one of our sponsors. It's actually Headbanger Sports and Jeff Plumer. But Richie Bats is a wooden bat company, but they make the training bats. So the one brand is called Camwood, but the Richie makes a similar heavy trainer bat at a cheaper price, and you can customize the colors and engrave it if you want. So the heavy training bat, these are the hot item right now with training and going into the winter. Might be a good idea to grab one of these. Of course, if you do want one, reach out to Jeff Plumer. His contact information is on this card on the bottom left, or you can find him on Facebook. It's a foul ball. It's a ball in play. Shortstop can't handle it. So Mean Girls got their leadoff batter on first. There's a nice play by the second baseman. It gets the leadoff base runner out at second. It was a nice play. See if I can catch the replay. I think I waited too long. So, foul ball. Yep, 1 out, runner on first. Missed outside. We are at Conway, PA. It's Freedom Area School District. And these Conway Fields is the home of Valley Rage. Missed high. There's a pickoff attempt. Yeah, there are 3 fields here, but they're only using the 2. But it is a benefit to have your own fields as a travel organization. It's ball 4. First and second for Mean Girls. Another big benefit with Rage is they partnered up with M7 Sports, so they have their indoor facility that Rage has a full day. I think they have Saturday. It's the third. She's going to be safe. So we have bases loaded. So it looks like time is called. Trying to find a sweet spot with my umbrella. I think I did it. There's a bunt attempt. Looks like a slapper. A lot of slappers out there. Their fundamentals aren't very correct. So I can show you a card here in between innings where if you're interested to learn how to slap properly, I have the perfect person to help. Time's called. Looks like the pitcher's taking her time getting on the plate. Ball outside, low. There's a swing and a miss. Strike 3. So there's 2 outs. Mean Girls have runners on first and, or actually the bases loaded. So let's see if Rage can get out of this. Missed high. So, foul ball. There's a nice hit. Foul ball. It looked good on his little screen I have. That's one thing, my middle-aged eyes, I have troubles looking at this screen with my glasses on. but I can't see anything far away without the glasses, so Miss Slow. So a lot of times I just kind of look and see what's on the screen and go from there. There's a hit. Nice play by third. Do a replay on that. She caught it on the ground and tagged third base. Good job. All right, so no damage on that. Bases loaded. They got out of it. So we'll have the bottom of the second when we come back. So another one of our sponsors is the Brady's Run Fitness. It's located out in Brady's Run Park. They're open 24/7. There's no long-term contracts, so you pay as you go. They're locally owned. Typical gym has the strength area with free weights and machines. They have group fitness, cardio room. They also have a lot of trainers on staff to help train. And the secret they have is in the back of the gym, they have a small turf area with a batting cage. So they do rent that out over the winter. And it's a nice indoor space to get some work in. So if you're looking for an indoor facility over the winter, check them out. First pitch is a ball. That's a called strike. That looked like it was right down the pipe. Called strike. This pitcher's starting to hammer the strike zone. There's a swing and a miss. Strike one, or I'm sorry, strike three. First out. This show spun. Oh, she popped that one up out of play. Bunting is so important in this sport. Miss low. There's a bunt in play. Nice play by the third baseman. Do a replay on that one. She was on that quick. Real nice play. So that's 2 outs. Ball inside. Was talking to the Valley Rage head coach, and he sounded kind of concerned about this game. I guess they beat this team twice before, and it's just one of those things where it's tough beating a team 3 times. Three balls and a strike. Missed inside. Rage got a base runner. We got a courtesy runner. Or was that? I don't know. I don't know if this batter was just late coming out. Shows bunt, pops it up. It's going to be a tough play. They get it. That'll be the 3rd out. It's a nice idea. You know, a lot of times the winning teams are the ones who can make defensive plays like that, but you want to challenge these teams to make those plays, especially at this age. All right, so after 2, we have Mean Girls up 2-1, and we'll be back with the 3rd inning. So the fenceclip.com is one of our sponsors. He donated a fence clip for my cameras, but I love his stuff. He makes different options for phones, for GoPros, Mevos, and he has cooling options and different things that you can use. My favorite one is the magnetic clamp that you have, that it connects to the pipe instead of the fence. There's a nice hit. That'll be a single. All right. So yeah, the fence clip, so you can see the vertical poles. It's magnetized, so it can just clip right on, and you don't have to worry about the ball hitting the fence and knocking it loose. It's very stable. There's a pass ball. Runner's going to advance to second. Yeah, that's the fenceclip.com. It's American made. If you ask for support, you actually talk with a human being. I think he's located out of Colorado. But it's always nice supporting products made in the USA. It's a called strike. There's mounting brackets too on Amazon. But if something goes wrong with them, it's really tough to get help or assistance. You just reach out to Gary and say, hey, this isn't working, what's wrong? And he'll send you parts or whatever you need. There's a wild throw. I don't think that's what they wanted. It almost looks like she tried to avoid hitting the batter, but as long as that batter's in the box, she's okay. There's a ball in play. All right, that 5-6 hole is giving Rage some trouble. I think that might be the third ball hit there that they just couldn't get a handle on. There's another hard hit. That's going to be foul. Nice hard hit there. There you go. Third baseman makes a play at second, gets the leadoff runner. Or I guess it's the lead runner, not the leadoff runner. Looks like the base runner might have twisted her ankle or something. She looks okay. And here we go. Missed high, orders a pickoff attempt. Why not pick on the girl with a sore ankle? It's a hard hit foul. There's a ball in play. Caught by the first baseman. Do a replay on that one. That'll be 2 outs. So after this game, I'm going to head over to the other field. Ball's called on that one. And stream the 14U championship game. They're playing their final semifinal game over there now. Hopefully I can make it over there in time. So we have a 3-0 count. Runner on first. Called strike. Ball 4. Gives base runners for the Mean Girls at first and second. We have a courtesy runner There are 2 outs. If you're not familiar with a courtesy runner, so if a pitcher or catcher gets on base, you can use someone on your bench to. There's the 3rd out, forced at second. Nice play. Do a replay on that one. But yeah, you use a bench player to go in to run for the catcher and pitcher. All right, so we'll be back at the bottom of the 3rd. M7 Sports. I talked to them, or about them, a little bit earlier. But they're the sports agency in Beaver, PA. They work with all student athletes from high school to college, whether you play football, basketball, soccer, softball, baseball, doesn't matter. They help these kids build their brand with marketing, with name, image, and likeness deals. So if you have a high school athlete, reach out to them. They can help. They're also getting sports psychologists. They're opening up a facility between the Aliquippa and Center exits on 376. And there's supposed to have a lot of stuff in there. Open turf field, basketball courts. They'll have areas for the student athletes to build their brand. There's a foul ball. No, that was popped out to 3rd. All right, that's the first out. There's a swing and a miss. Ball low. Missed high. I do have the mic on behind the umpire, so it does pick up some sound. There's a foul ball. 2-2's the count. I would mute that in the past, but I think that game, or the sound of the game. There's a call, strike 3. The sound of the game helps keep it interesting, I guess. Called strike. So my run time is at 50 minutes. So we still have a good bit of game left. There's a ball in play. 1 and 2 count. Missed high. 2 and 2. There's a foul ball. There's a ball popped up out of play. Another foul. It's a nice at bat, nice battle. Took a sec to take a drink, stay hydrated. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. All right, so after 3, we still have the Mean Girls up 3-1. So Photo Bombs is another sponsor of ours. He donated all the printed materials, so I have a sign with me that I carry around when I do games. I also have a small ball podcast banner that he donated, and I also have tags that have a QR code. So you'll see those around everywhere to scan, and it takes it takes you to the channel. But Photo Bombs, printing is just a small part of what he does. It's more about the photo booth that he sets up at parties, celebrations, grad parties, weddings. Then he has all the props and all that stuff. That's the bigger part of his business. But if you want something like that, check him out. Ball 4. Pitcher's not able to hit the strike zone here. Bunt attempt is foul. There's a ball in play to second. Nice play. So they get the lead runner at second. It's a nice play by that second baseman. And for the shortstop, who was covering second there. It wasn't an easy play. So that is 1 out. Runner on first. And this girl has a mouthful of shirt. There's a ball hit. That's going to fall behind second. They actually had a play to get a force out at second base, but she beat the throw out. I've seen batters do that before, putting their shirt in their mouth, and it's supposedly helps them keep their shoulder in. Probably more of a mental thing than anything. First pitch is swing and a miss. Called strike. There's a swing and a miss, strike three. So that'll be 2 outs. Still have a runner on first here. There's a ball in play. That gets through to the outfield. The throw it home is not going to be in time. So that makes it 4-1. And the Mean Girls still have an opportunity here. They have a second and third with 2 outs. I'm sure the coach would love to score one or both of these, especially being late in the game like this. Two outs. I'm sure Rage is hoping to get this last out here. Missed high. There's a ball hit in play, and it's going to score a run. Third baseman made a play on it, but she didn't throw it anywhere. Scores another run. So Mean Girls have first and second with 2 outs. There's a swing and a miss. Time is called. Looks like a courtesy runner. So pass ball, base runners advance. We have second and third now. There's a hard hit. It's past the shortstop. 1 scores, 2 scores. The runner advances to second. And Mean Girls are blowing this game open. Time is called. Here comes the coach. We're going to do a pitching change. Looks like it. Yeah, so I'll take a minute. So this is my daughter. She's the what I call the inspiration behind this channel. But she is doing lessons for the younger kids, 8 through 14. She specializes in base running, slapping, and outfield. She is actually having some speed lessons. So the girls are signing up for that now. I think she's going to have 8 girls in 2 sessions. So there'll be 4 girls in each session, and it's going to be a intense session to work on speed drills and also the art of running bases. She's also helping a couple girls with slapping, one girl with catching, and that's going to be the 3rd out. And also a couple girls in the outfield. So she's a well-rounded player. She's been playing for Central Valley. She played for Valley Rage, and she is with Team Pennsylvania. But she is headed to Youngstown State to play this fall. So she has a lot of knowledge of the game and is getting more and more comfortable with coaching. And there is talks of her helping the Rage teams over the winter down at the M7 facility. And her and I have actually talked about taking over a team. Maybe not next summer, but the summer after. We'll probably take one over or start looking into one. All right, so Mean Girls took a pretty nice lead here, 7-1. This is the bottom of the 4th. And Rage has some work to do here. Ball 1. She thought about swinging. She didn't. 2-0. There's a ball in play. Gets her out at first. Not sure what happened here. See if I can watch the replay. All right, so that's the first out. So foul ball out of play. I think next time I need to bring a bigger umbrella. 2 and 2's to count. I have a tent too, but that's too much of a pain. Just inside. Ball 4. That's what Rage needs right now. Base runners. It's the first of many. Called strike. Pickoff attempt. She got back in time. There's a swing and a miss. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's 2 outs. And I do believe time is becoming a factor here. There's another pickoff attempt. Missed high. Swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss. Pickoff attempt again. Foul ball. There's a ball hit and play, and that's gonna fall. Fell right behind shortstop for single. First and second for Rage. Still have 2 outs.
Come on, Abby. Keep it going.
Miss low. Missed inside and low. Called strike. 2-1.
Come on, Abby. Got it.
3-1 account. I think the time just ended. So this is the last inning, unless Valley Rage can tie it. There's a foul ball hanging in there.
Way to hang, Abby. Let's go.
Swing and a miss. All right, that's it. So Mean Girls win 7-1, and will advance to the championship. And I will jump over to the other field and do the 14U championship. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll catch you next time.